Good morning. It is the Monday morning cup of coffee. I am your unshaven host, Tommy Womack. Got your cup ready? Let's have a sip of coffee together, shall we? Okay, I'm cheating. It's tea, but has the same effect. Maybe not. Tea, caffeine is like a rapier that surges through your body and wakes you up nicely and warmly. Coffee is like a howitzer cannon that blasts you into awakeness. If awakeness is a word, I don't know. It should be if it isn't already. Thank you, everybody that came out and were so supportive at the government cheese show yesterday, Saturday rather, at Duncan Hines Days in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Um, I had a health scare that day, and I'm so sorry that I made everybody worry. About once every 2 or 3 months, I get this dizzy spell, and my eyes go in two different directions, and suddenly I can't read anything. And Beth couldn't come with me to the show yesterday in Bowling Green, so I had to drive myself. And I was feeling a little better when I did, but about midway through the drive, I started seeing double profoundly. And let me tell you, when you're driving on the interstate and there's two lanes, but really just one, but you're seeing two lanes and you don't know which lane to take, it's terrifying. I got there and I was pale as a ghost, they say, and just not in a good way. And I, for the first time ever, played a government cheese show sitting down. And I hope I just didn't let the guys down too much. Everybody was really kind to me, saying it sounded great and everything. And even a few people said, "You sounded great, Tommy." And it's like, when I was a younger man, I would have corrected them, say, "No, you're wrong. I didn't sound great," which I didn't. But now I've learned that you just say thank you and move on. Yeah, it was. I was seeing two guitar strings for every one that was actually there while we were playing. The double vision kind of ebbed and flowed all day. Um, we got through the gig, and it was a good gig. Everybody had a good time. Um, Everybody was very understanding of my situation, and like I said, I'm the sorriest thing I am about it is worrying the other guys. Joe King, our drummer, Joe Elvis, drove my van home, and his wife Kim followed in the King's vehicle, and so he dropped me off at home, rode home with Kim, and I woke up yesterday about 6 in the morning. I went to bed right away when I got home, which is not like me. I usually sit up and read for a little while or go down the YouTube rabbit hole on my phone. But I just went straight to sleep. Slept till about, I don't know, 6 in the morning. Got up, had coffee with Beth, and then around 10 o'clock or something after having breakfast, I went back to bed and slept till 2 in the afternoon. And then I was very rested, and everything's been copacetic ever since. And now I can only steel myself for the next month or 2 months or 3 months when it happens again. The doctors don't know. I have been to doctors. There's been one hypothesis posited that I have a profound lack of vitamin D in my system when this happens. So I have vitamin D supplements. And vitamin D supplements are kind of tricky. You got to take them with some sort of food that has fat in it, from what I understand. Unless you get out in the sunshine, then you get vitamin D from that. And you get it from milk. And milk already has fat in it, so it works. Um, I put a little milk in my tea, and that's about as close as I get to milk, except for cereal. Whenever I have a bowl of cereal in the middle of the night, which is when cereal's the best. Cereal is best sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. That's the best tasting cereal. When you get out of bed, go fix yourself a bowl of Rice Krispies, and you sit down in the living room and turn the television on and eat your Rice Krispies, and then turn the TV back off and go back to bed and sleep like a baby. Um, let's see. This week, Saturday, June 14th, Jeff Fest 2 at the East Side Bowl in the big room. And Jeff Fest 1 was in January of 24. Jeff means Jeff Johnson, the original founding bass player of Jason and the Scorchers. If there were a few clubs that were ground zero for the rock revolution in Nashville back around 1980-81, Jeff Johnson was the human ground zero. Without Jeff's contributions and work to organize the first Scorchers band, and his restless and dogged, intrepid work in doing rock and roll ever since, there would not be a Nashville rock scene like we know it to be today. He was there for the blast off, and we had a benefit for him, like I said, about a year and a half ago, and now all that money is gone because he lives in a rehabilitation center near Knoxville, and in great American fashion, it costs an arm and a leg to fix your arms and legs. And because he had a stroke, if I haven't mentioned that yet, Jeff had a stroke, and it put him in a wheelchair and left him with a lot of complications in his life, and the money's gone. It's been spent. It took a year and a half. We raised a lot of money for him, and now we're going to raise a lot more money for him because we have to. Nobody wishes this gig had to happen, but we're all happy to play it. And the acts are Warner E. Hodges and Friends, and I'm doing 2 songs with them. Dan Baird and Homemade Sin, the Royal Court of China, the Ray Lynn Nelson Band featuring my son on drums. Wish him a happy belated birthday while you're at it. Valentine's Saloon, the Rusty Nails, LAMF, the Hip Replacements, and the poster says, and special guests. I guess I'm one of the special guests. I'm also the MC. I'm the master of ceremonies for the show. Doors are at 3 p.m. Saturday. Music starts at 3:30, and it'll go well into the evening. So we hope you can make it out to Jet Fest. That's at the East Side Bowl in Madison, Tennessee. And it's on Gallatin Road, right as you get off of Briley Parkway at Gallatin Road. It's just right there in the eastbound going, or maybe that's northbound. 15-something Gallatin Pike North. 1508, I think it is. The East Side Bowl. Google East Side Bowl. You'll find it. And then Sunday, June 15th, I'm playing an acoustic show at D's in the 100 block of Palestine Avenue, also in Madison, just up the road a bit from the East Side Bowl. And that'll be from 7 to 9 p.m. And that's about all I got to tell you now, except looking forward to Louisville. Government Cheese, August 30th at Headliners in Louisville, and I can just burn my sage and pray to God that I'm healthy and can do the gig, because I tell you, it does a number on you psychologically when you have to play a Government Cheese gig sitting down. I thought, is this the way it's going to go? Am I going to have to be in a wheelchair the next time or whatever? I'm feeling my mortality just like Jeff has been feeling his. But I'm still alive, I'm still breathing, and so is Jeff. A lot of our friends aren't. We're at that age now where, every day is precious and you got to make every minute count. And That's it for today. Don't let the bastards get you down. Rock and roll all night and party every day. Don't be afraid to be the first one who says I love you. God bless you. I'll see you next Monday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise.